Hello, y'all. This is Adhana, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming and welcome to this session of joy, rest, and resilience. Because as Liz was just saying, as we were starting our session this afternoon, is that the divine feminine is here. Like our jobs do not change because of who's in office and high offices. Our obligations are always to our community, are always to each other. And there were a few poems that came to mind this morning, and there's one I want to share with you. But I want to also just acknowledge the people who are coming into the room and how you're feeling right now. Someone feels positive and still creating greatness. Nothing has changed. Others are feeling optimistic. Others feeling a little anxious and a little excited. Some determined to be of service. And I think this is exactly the moment and the reason why we're in this space together right now. I think in my video this morning, I shared a little bit from Aeneas Nin, who, oh, yes, love, you feel sad. I feel that. I feel that real deep. Yeah. Um, we were sharing from Aeneas Nin, and she said that life shrinks or expands in accordance with one's imagination. And so, as we think about what we're feeling right now, or if we just allow ourselves to feel for a moment, we might notice what it is that's happening. If we just sit where we are, put one hand on the heart and one hand on the chest and on the belly, close the eyes and just take a deep breath in deeply, and then sigh it out. Take a deep breath in deeply and sigh it out. Third time, deep breath in and sigh it out. When we sigh, we're signaling to the body that it's okay to rest. It's also okay to grieve. It's also okay to feel a loss. It's also okay to feel like you still understand your assignment and that you are here to be of service to the world around you. And you will be love. Love as a verb, as an action word, you will be the thing that connects you to those around you. You, as love, can embrace, you can defend, you can march, you can do whatever it takes to protect what is important to you and who is important to you. So with that, with these healing hands that you're touching your heart and your belly with, go ahead and let them fall down to the lap and start shaking them. So if you're sitting or if you're standing, go ahead and allow the hands to just shake forward and back. As we start moving quickly, physics tells us that atoms get higher levels of energy once they start to shake. Vibrations do the doggone thing in our bodies. They give us a little bit more space. Go ahead and add the shoulders to it. Let the body get a little bit looser. Bring the shoulders up and down. Shimmy forward and back. Yeah. Allow yourself to let the shoulders relax and shake the face. Shake the hips. And if you're sitting in a chair, in your chair, you can just shake your legs, moving them up and down, just giving them vibration. If you want to take it to standing, you can take it to standing too. But go ahead and feel a full body shaking. When we move, when we shake, we can't stay sad. Too much movement is happening. It shifts the energy. And when you're ready, Go ahead and release the shake and put both hands straight. Make your hands wide like a high five, and then bring them out into a T shape, a V shape in front of you. Allow the eyes to close or take a soft gaze as you notice the hands. The eyes can be closed or soft gaze, just noticing the hands. As you stretch the fingertips wide, you might notice the stretch receptors. That's the way that your nervous system knows that your skin is being stretched. And you may feel tension, you may call it something, but all you're doing is noticing what's happening in the hands with your eyes closed or with an internal awareness. And allow those hands to slowly lower as if they were in molasses. It's almost like each millimeter that they go down is with resistance, with control, with noticing what in the body must be engaged to sustain this position. And as those hands get lower down by the hips, bring them towards each other without touching, in front of the heart. Hands in front of the heart. And allow yourself to breathe here. Noticing the center palms. Noticing if you feel sensation with each in-breath and out-breath. Noticing if you can feel some electromagnetism between the hands. Maybe there's a little bit of, we might call it energy there. It's sensation, whatever you notice. You may just notice the skin and the stretching of the fingertips spread wide. But as you know, these hands are designed to do so many things for you. These hands are designed to touch, hold hands. These hands are designed to embrace. These hands are designed to protect and defend. These hands are designed to build. These hands are designed to write. These hands are designed to create. These hands are your gift and your way of offering gifts to the world around you. So as you're here with your eyes closed and just noticing what's happening with these hands, know that these hands also have the capacity to comfort you and bring in some of that healing energy, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, and allow yourself to be here for just a moment. Eyes closed or soft gaze. Just noticing that there's really nothing to do or anywhere to go. All that you have is here in this moment. And if this were all you had to do today was to be here and in this moment, how could you do this with quality? And as you're here and just noticing your breath, imagine that you are like a bumblebee. If you're like a bumblebee, you might say buzz, buzz, but there is even better way to work this out. Imagine that in the back of your, in the top of your palate, you can hear that buzzing sound. And as you're hearing it, you can almost feel that sound travel down from what you think about in your mind, down through your nose and into your mouth. And now you're actually making a buzzing sound. And go ahead on the next exhale, take another buzzing sound. Third time, deep inhale and exhale, buzzing sound. And use your own breath as pace We're going to do this for 5 more times, but this time we're going to put the fingers in the ears. So bring the fingers to the ears, and then 5 more. Inhale and exhale with buzzing. So inhale. And just allowing yourself to let the hands rest in the lap and notice what it is that you're feeling right now. How have things shifted from just when we started a few minutes ago? Body shaken, hands powerful, breath settled. And bring your right hand next to your body. Bring first two the first 2 fingers down, so the pinky and the ring finger are up, and then the thumb out to the side. So this is Nasika Mudra. Place that hand in front of the face and inhale through the left nostril as much as you can. You can actually close the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale left, then close the left nostril, open the right, and exhale right. Inhale right nostril, close right nostril, and inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close nostril, open right, and exhale. Inhale right. Close nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Close nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Close nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Close nostril, exhale right. And now, as you're just noticing what that breath has been like for you, notice what it is to be in this space where you have been sitting and breathing. If you have difficulty falling asleep at night, the breath that we just did, the alternate nostril breathing, will help you to get more relaxed, to allow the nervous system to downregulate. Inhale both arms up into a V-shaped exhale, twisting to the right side, looking over your right shoulder back behind you. Inhale through center, exhale to the other side. Inhale through center, exhale to the other side. You can use your own breath as pace. So the movement starts with the inhale coming up and it ends with the exhale to the other side. And see if you can coordinate it where the end of the movement is actually the end of the breath. The end of the inhale is the hands up. The end of the exhale is the hands to the side. And that is totally coordinated. And inhale, coming back to center. Bring the hands into the mudra with the middle finger and the thumb together and rest them on the lap. Just allowing them to be comfortable, no matter how you're sitting, whether you're on the ground or in a chair. Just allow yourself to notice what it's like to be sitting, what it's like to be in touch with the breath. And we're going to bring the energy up just a little bit. So we're going to place both hands on the belly. And here we're going to just do a he, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. And it's okay if you laugh at me because it's a little bit silly. He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. And then I'll tell you a funny joke. What do you call a cow with two legs? Lean beef. He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. Bring the hands up and overhead. Arch the upper back. Exhale, bring the hands forward, curve the upper back as if you're rounding around a beach ball. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. Exhale, round. And again, use your own breath to pace yourself. There's nothing special about this other than you are tapping into your own body's ability. And as you finish the inhale, the hands extend. As you finish the exhale, the body is fully around and around. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Use your own breath to pace yourself for a few more times. And then let the hands rest by the side. This time, Jnana Mudra, first finger and thumb together on the lap, arms extended, however you're sitting in a chair, on the floor, however you're doing it is fine, it's perfect. Allow yourself to feel the sitting bones on the thing that you are sitting on. Allow yourself to notice the belly button drawing in 1 centimeter in, 1 centimeter down. Allow yourself to notice the spine extending up. Shoulders relaxed down the back, neck balanced, head and neck balanced, imagining that you have a beam of light coming straight up the top of your head and going straight up to the sky. And just with your breath, you're just noticing what it is to sit, what it is to be still, what it is to know that you are, that you exist. So there's an ancient Sanskrit mantra that translates to I am. And all it says is so, hum. So meaning I, hum meaning am. And it goes, if you'd like to chant in your own space, so hum, so hum. That means I am, I am. So hum Shiva hum. I am that I am. So hum, so hum. So hum Shiva hum. That's the whole thing. You can join me if you'd like. So hum, so hum. Soham Shivoham. Soham Soham. Soham Shivoham. And if you prefer English, I am, I am that I am. I am, I am that I am. Soham Soham. Soham Shivoham. Soham Soham. Soham Shivoham. I am that I am. 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 And let the words and the vibrations of the mantra wash over you for just a moment. Just like any music, the vibrations of sound change things in the body, shifts energy in the body. And when there is a phrase or a saying that is an ancient phrase or a saying, one that many people across human history have been saying, it gives it an extra charge. It helps us to attune to that part of us that is a part of the continuum. No matter what's happening in the world, we are a part of a continuum. So as you're sitting here, allow the hands to release from the mudra and bring one hand up overhead and reach over to the other side just to feel that extension of the spine. Inhale into the other side. Inhale through center and exhale to the other side. Inhale through center, exhale to the other side. And use your own breath to pace yourself, going back and forth from the left to the right. Noticing what you can do in this moment. Noticing that the end of the movement can be the end of the breath. Inhaling up and exhaling to the side. Inhaling up and exhaling to the side.
Recording in progress.
And as you move from one side to the other, you find rest again. You find that place where you notice that you have moved your spine in 6 different directions. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's just you in this moment. And as you're here, allow the eyes to close, this time back to first finger and thumb mudra in your lap. Just noticing for a moment what's happening here. Allowing yourself to be peaceful, allowing yourself to be breathing, And for just a moment, all you're going to do is listen to my voice. No looking at anything in particular. All you have to do is be here and breathe. If this were all you had to do today, what could you release? What feels like it's bubbling up? As you're here and you're noticing, notice what sayings are bubbling up inside of you. And if you want to share a word or a phrase that's coming up because of what's bubbling up, feel free to put it in the chat. And it's this gift of quiet that we don't always appreciate fully. This way that we can tap into a sense of being that we hardly ever sit still for long enough to express or to feel. And so as you're here, you can make a note about how you're cultivating rest, about how you're listening to yourself. And as you're doing that, you can appreciate yourself for just showing up. So as you're here and you are working with this space of noticing what's moving in your body, noticing the quiet, you can actually just close your eyes for a moment. And we're going to do one more of these somatic exercises, coordinating the breath with movement. So we'll start by bringing the right hand up, inhaling the right hand up, and then exhaling the hand over, touching the shoulder, inhaling the hand back up, and exhaling down. Then the other hand inhales up, exhale, crossing over the front of the body to the opposite shoulder. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, other hand comes up next to the face. Exhale over to the shoulder. Inhale, hand comes back up and exhale down. Inhaling, using the breath as pace so that the end of the movement is the end of the breath. And letting yourself settle right here with the eyes closed or a soft gaze. Imagine that you are at the foot of a mountain. What does that mountain look like? What's the weather look like? The terrain, the fauna? When you look up towards the top of the mountain, what do you see? As you're looking towards the top of the mountain, you see a small child out in front of you. As you take a few steps to get closer, you realize that small child is you at 7 years old. Bright eyes, just losing your baby teeth, or maybe they've just grown in. Innocent, yet wanting to know so much about the world and never knowing that you would grow up to be the person that stands before you right in this moment. Small you is proud of you, grateful, never knew that you would grow up to be exactly how you are right now. Never knew the challenges that you would face, but is grateful that you are there doing what you are doing. And as current you is looking at young you notice that young you is a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, a little bit joyful too, but not quite knowing what to expect from the world or how to be protected from it. And you kneel down and you look at yourself in the eye. You see the brightness and the optimism from your youth looking right back at you and looking with the vulnerability and hope that you would be ready to protect them. And as you look at them and they look at you, you embrace. You reassure young you that you are now here. You know about the world and you are ready to protect and defend and love as an act all around them. You are willing to go forth and be brave and courageous, no matter what, because that is what you were born to do, is to be in this body and in this world in a way that is bold and beautiful. And as you're here and you're noticing, small you is appreciating you for the warmth, for the comfort, for the reassurance. Because small you has been through a few things themselves. They didn't quite realize what they were getting into when they went out into the world, and some things were very upsetting. And some things happened way before small you was ready to experience them. And having you to be there as the guide is so important for their healing. And they didn't have all those words to express it, but that's what they're feeling. And that's what you are feeling as you both embrace and you hug and reassure. You say, I am here for you. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to guide you through the things that you were scared about before you had the means to protect yourself. And then small you thanks you And small you has a message that they whisper into your ear. What is that message? Keep that message in your heart. Know that it was meant for you and only you. What is this voice I hear calling me back and bringing you in? Is it just a dream? Always precious but never seen. Breath of life connects me to you. Spirit side, hold me tonight. Calling me back to you. And as you embrace small you, it's like they absorb into your body because they are you. And as you see what's happening at the top of the mountain and you see where you were and where you're going, there is a message here in this moment. There is a connection here in this moment. I want to allow you to have a moment of just rubbing that moment into the body, allowing the hands to slowly stroke the arms and the chest and the arm and the legs all the way down. You could even rub your hands together quickly. And as you build heat, you can bring the hands over the eyes. And try it again, rub the hands together quickly. Bring the hands over the eyes, the cheeks, and the ears, the neck, head. Bring the hands together one more time. And cover the eyes, the face, the ears, the head, the neck. Rub it all the way down the arms, the chest, the back, the hips, the legs, all the way down to the floor. And place the hands on the ground or a desk to find that ground, and then place the hands like a book in front of you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes looking at those hands, knowing that those hands are what's designed to make you, you, and to create the life that you want. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I just want to open an invitation for people to share what they're experiencing. You can type a word in the chat. You can come on camera and talk. But I want to give us an opportunity to collectively feel what it is that we've been feeling this last little bit.